Hey everyone, it's Austin Moore. I'm back with another NBA positional tier list video. Um, if they're here, they average more than 20 minutes a game, and percentage-wise, they play the power forward position more than any other. Also, I do not know every stat off the top of my head, but I do promise I watch all the highlights and I watch about any game I possibly can. I do have NBA League Pass, so I get to tune in a decent amount. But let's just get into it. The tiers are different from like the point guard position um, because talent wise is different for each position. But yeah, we just got the letters instead of the word instead of words. But let's hop right into it with Aaron Gordon. Um, former champs, power forward. He's pretty dang good. He's a type of power forward you want on the team. Um, athletic, he can shoot all right. He's only shooting like 30, I think, from this year. Like 12 points. Right. Sorry about this. Sorry, 14 and 30 from the third. But yeah, he's still a B though, for sure. Bojan, he's having a good year. Right, when Cade's not there, he's the first option. He's a good 3 point shooter. He's a good scorer. He's a good shooter. He is a third, probably he's a fourth option probably on a championship team. Could be third, but I think more four. He's also 35. Next up's Cam Johnson. His 3 point shooting was doing pretty good, but I think it's out now at 39%. 14 points a game, yeah, 39% from three. He's a good 3 point shooter. Great guy to have on the team, but he's not. He's a second option, really, on the third option on the Nets behind Cam and Mikel. But yeah, I put him in C. Bobby Portis, same. I think he averages 12, so like 37 from three. Um, he's a good kind of hustle guy, gives you amped up energy. I think C is probably pretty good. 7 rebounds. Christian Wood. Christian Woods, I can't put him in the same as Cam and Bobby. I could also move those guys up to be about that. He's Christian Woods just trying to find his footing in this in the NBA. Um, locker room troubles, stuff like that. I mean, but I really do think he is decently talented. He averages 8 points, 6 rebounds, three. Hasn't been the best, most consistent, but I know he can shoot it a decent amount. But for this year, I got to put him at D. David Roddy. David Roddy's probably also a D. Um, he's he's not filling the spot, that small forward spot that they were wanting him to. Well, power forward. I mean, there's just not that guy like Zaire. None of them are really filling the spot that they really needed to, or people thought they would. Like his three's not doing good. He's just haven't been shooting that well. A lot of times I feel like he's hurting the team. He's been playing pretty good as of late, but still would put him at D. Next, Dean Wade. Dean Wade. I don't know how many teams he would play for if he wasn't on the Cavs. He's like a decent 3 point shooter. Uh, some games he'll go off for like four threes, and the next and he won't make any for the next like 4 or 5 games. But I guess that's how it goes sometimes. Then he's just not that consistent. Only averages 5 points, 37 from three. Actually, above average, I think by one. I'm not actually entirely sure. Uh, next up is Dorian Finney Smith. He is C. think he's averaging like 8, 9. 40 from three is one thing that's also getting him here. Of course, he's a defensive guy, defensive minded player, hustles decent amount, sees perfect. The Nets are filled with a lot of B and C players. They have a lot of those people on their team. Uh, Draymond. Draymond's kind of hard to. Just because his defense stills, it's not as good as it used to be. I mean, he's not as quick. His passing's it's gonna be there. Don't lose their passing vision at all. Uh, his scoring hasn't been that bad, and he's actually having a better 3-point shooting season than usual. But you know, he doesn't shoot all whole lot, a lot of threes. Not for that good. Evan Mobley, he might be our first A tier. One of the best defensive players in the NBA. Well, defensive bigs for sure. Um, yeah, 16, 10 and a half. His three is just not improving like I thought it would. If he would get that, if he could get that up to even like 35, that dude might even be an all-star. But you know, I'd take him over Aaron Gordon, Bojan, Draymond too. Draymond, yeah, yeah, I definitely would say he's a A tier for sure. Next up, wow, Niang. Gosh, dang it, I couldn't Georges Niang. I couldn't think of his last name. I was thinking Georges. Also, probably butchering that name. I'm so sorry, but I don't know. I think people are a little rude talking about him. I feel like he's not as horrible as people say he is. Like 8.6. I mean, there's. I'd take him over. I'd take him over Dean Wade. To be honest, he's not that bad. I see Isaiah Livers. He's going there right now. Isaiah Livers. I know Pistons fans were so happy when he got traded to the Wizards. I'm so sorry, Wizards. I don't know if y'all are dropping him or what, but I do feel bad. Um, Next we do got Giannis, easy C tier. I'm just messing around. We all know what Giannis can do. Next, Grant, disappointing year, dude. He's a C. He's a C. I really was. I had high hopes for him on the Mavs. I thought it was a good fit. He started off pretty decent, but three is just not there as much. It's just shooting. His three is like 37, 8 points. You kind of even hard sometimes put him here, but he's all right on defense too. He's just not he's not a good great rebounder either. Yeah, there's no way I can't like these are C or D for me. Next up's Harrison Barnes. I'm gonna put him in C for right now. Harrison Barnes, I really like. He's been the same player for a while. Scoring's down so much, um, but his efficiency still there is one thing. But yeah, he's just scoring's down. He's not shooting the ball as much. Maybe before I might put him in B, maybe, and I'm still thinking about moving these two guys up. But yeah, I'd put him there. Oh, he's worth. Um, he's not an F. Not an F because I really would take him over. Would I take him over them? Because I know Heat fans would get mad. Because I do watch him and he's not. he's not terrible, and he is all right scorer when he needs to be. All right, I'm looking at three changes that right here and right here. Those are my changes I could. Isaiah Stewart. A lot of Detroit fans haven't been liking him as much lately. Uh, three ball's not bad for how big he is. I know he's like smaller, like his height. He's 6'8", but he get boards, decent score, decent, pretty good defender. Um, I'd say C. Uh, averaging around what Harrison's averaging, around the same percentage efficiency. Yeah, I'd put him C. Next, Jabari Smith. I really was hoping Jabari would break out a little bit more this year. I know his efficiency's gone up. Don't get me wrong. I watch a lot of Houston basketball. Um, but I am a OKC fan. If no one has seen that or noticed, but I like the Rockets a lot. Like their young core. Very happy to start playing Cam Whitmore a lot. I don't know why that wasn't happening before. I know he did need to develop a little bit more in the G League. Um, Ari, like everything he's doing better. It's just like his scoring's not up a lot. I think it's up like 0.5. And his rebounding's not bad. Like I probably would take him. He would be a high C for me. Like, and this is not in order. Like the players are not in order. I promise them. Um, like if it was, um, dang. Yeah, that's pretty tough. J Dub's next. That's easy B for me. I take him over any of these guys though. Um, I mean, Bojan's 35, J Dub's 22. Big difference, 13 years. I think J Dub's like all star caliber. Like, no, he's borderline all star. He's not an all star yet, but I definitely think next year he can make that leap. Um, he is also my favorite Thunder player. The thing is, like, I know it's big. Would I take him over Mobley? I think I'd take him like it's pretty close. I just have that much faith in J Dub. But I'll just say he's at the top of B for, and also from the JT. JT's an easy S, of course. Uh, he's JT again. Same thing with Giannis. He'd be a S for everyone knows he's a S. Jeremy Grant's a B also. Um, I'm still confused why the Trailblazers offered him that deal because I mean they should at least talk to Lillard a little bit before that. Maybe they did, and maybe they just wanted to offer Jeremy Grant, but I don't think they would have. His three's been pretty decent. Excuse me. Oh word. 41. That's pretty good. 21 points a game. I don't think he's that efficient, like scoring. He's efficient scorer, but he doesn't score 20 a game. Some games like 10, but that's just how it goes. Next up, Jimmy. He's averaging like 21. He's been hurt somewhat, a decent amount. No, he's not going to qualify for any awards, but He's playoff Jimmy. He just doesn't go off in the regular season. He doesn't care for, but he's still S tier. So we'll take him over Mo. John Collins, dude. I really wanted it to work out with the Jazz, but it also makes me mad because I wish they'd be giving more minutes to Taylor Hendricks because he was one of my guys coming out of the draft. Um, and I will be making a lot of draft videos because I love talking about the draft. Um, dude, like 14, he's doing pretty efficient, putting up efficient numbers and everything. It's just I really thought this guy was gonna he had all-star potential going after a few years of his career, but Jalen Johnson was his replacement, and I knew that right when they drafted him. Um, I'm happy that came to be. He is a C tier. He would be a higher C, probably. Also, I know I said I'm not putting him in an order, but in some ways on here, I am. um, Jeremy Grant, I'm be honest, I could take. No, no, I could. I always think second guess him. That's just how it is. Next up's Kaminga. I'm really confused by him because he said that he was, just a little mad and his team kind of wanted him out after he didn't play the last 12, 14 minutes of that game. They lost. Um, they were winning when he came out and they lost three. Um, I think he has a ton of potential. They better give him what he wants because he's pretty good. He is a C tier though. Um, I just what's his three? I actually can't think of what his threes around. 31. I know it just some of these fluctuate. His threes coming a little bit come together, but still, I would. Yeah, I'm not gonna rank him mainly at least Randall. Yeah, he's some people just been dogging on him, and I don't really know why. I know some games he'll go out there and it seems like he's sick. He goes 50%. I think their last game was definitely against Orlando. That was a horrible game. But 24, 9, and 5. But his three ball. Past 5 years, I think it's the second worst 3-point percentage in the last 5 years. And that's what really matters because he didn't really get his chances. Um, and yeah, I'll give him a. Next up's Cat. Cat's been doing good. Cat's having Cat's having an underrated season. I don't know why people can't see that. I guess because Ant's on the team, so it kind of puts him under the rug. But it's 42 from three from a big man is extremely awesome. He's one of the best 3-point shooting bigs ever. I knew he would because he was just lighting it up from three in FIBA. I watched a ton of FIBA. If no one has heard that, I have said that, but um, he is having a better year than last year, in my opinion, in a lot of aspects. Him and Rudy work better now. Maybe his stats aren't a ton higher, his efficiency's a little higher, but just the eye test, he's been playing better. I could possibly put him in S. Next up, KD. That's easy. S tier. S tier. Um, I know the Suns are 8th, 9th seed. I think. But KD, he's doing pretty well. He's one of the best 3-point shooters this season. Uh, he's still one of the best scorers. Next up's Caleb. He's getting up there in age. Not the same player, but three's not as good as it used to be. 10 and 7. It's just no, I can't put him in D. I'm putting him. He's still a C. I still think he's decently serviceable. I'll give him a C. I won't put him down here with you. Kyle Anderson. I'm sorry, I just can't stand watching him. He kind of ruins the rules sometimes for me. And they have a couple of those players. I really like watching Ant, Cat, um, Nikhil. All right, I want Leonard Miller to play a little bit more. Mike Conley, of course. I love his lefty. Uh, Kyle Anderson. It was a struggle watching him play in FIBA. For China. Still can't believe he did that. 7. Yeah, he's shooting 15 from 3. Oh my word. He's shooting way less threes. What's going on with him? Did he stop shooting in practice? Wow. That is insane. Kyle Kuzma. I can't put him in A. He's on a bad Wizards team, but it's still he's a B. He's a B. If he gets traded, he could be a like third option on a championship team. He's just a good scorer. His defense not the best, but good scorer. He also doesn't take the best shots, also because there's not the most scores on the Wizards. I do like Kyle Kuzma, and he is having the best season of his NBA career. But next, Laurie. Laurie, in my opinion, definitely should be talked more about being an all-star this season. He's helping the Jazz pull off uh, a comeback because at the start everyone was just like, oh, they're not going to make the playoffs, but now they're looking like they could be a playoff team, which is really crazy. Um, really crazy because everyone thought they were going to blow it up and everything, trade Jordan Clarkson, but the way they're looking, they might just keep everybody. Talking about trading him too, but they might keep him because how well they're doing. The Thunder have their pick. If it's a lottery pick, they get. I mean, a top 10 pick, they get it. So I don't think either way. I think they're gonna try to make the playoffs more. Um, unless they don't think they can do it at all, which I don't think they could. But he is A tier, 100%. His handles. I've seen behind the back he did. LeBron's S tier. It's LeBron. Old head LeBron. Watched the Thunder and Lakers play last night. Not watch that game. Refs both ways not that good. A lot of missed calls. Players were getting heated. I could tell. Shea was hurt. He should not have played on his ankle. Obi Toppin, he's definitely playing way better with the Pacers. He found his role. He fits really well with Tyrese. Uh, his three's better this year, isn't it? I really enjoy watching the Pacers. Yeah, 42. Yeah, yep. Yeah, he found his team. He found his team. Perfect. That is really hard for me. Honestly, feel bad for my I just punched my mic. I feel really bad for putting him right there. I could move all these guys up to B potentially. Uh, I'd be dumb for that. Um, Bancaro. Bancaro's A. Bancaro's A. 22, right? Yeah, 22.8, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. His assists are better than I thought. His three is coming together. He was working with Mike Miller before the draft. I'm pretty sure he probably still is. Mike Miller's really high on him. His defense just isn't greatest, but he's super fun to watch. I'd take him over really any of these guys. My heart to say that about J Dub. Thunder fan here. Siakam's he's having a better season also than a lot of people are giving him credit for. I'm not sure if he's gonna end up getting traded. I'm really not. I think he could. I really did like what the Raptors added. I think quickly is good. I don't know how well RJ is gonna fit next to Scotty long term, but Pascal. I'd still put him A. He's still an A. He isn't the most fun player for me to watch personally. He loves the spin moves. You just said spin move player. I would know who you're talking about. Patrick Williams. He is also having an up season. Is he? I think more efficient. He's more efficient. Is he the player I thought he would be by now? No. But yeah, he's still efficient as last year. Still 41%. Well, that's good though. But his defense is good. It's just he's not where I thought he would be, and it's kind of disappointing. But he's just been the same player for 4 years. A little more efficient. PG, PGS, PG. I was really hoping he would be top 10 for uh, MVP, but you know that's not really gonna happen with all the players he has. But he's still doing so good. 24, 5, 5.5, 4, 46 from the field, 42 from three. I love PG when he was on the Thunder. I love him on this Clippers team with Kawhi and Westbrook, James Harden. It's a fun team to watch. Thunder play Clippers tonight. Go Thunder, but three of my favorite players are on that. I do really like Kawhi. I like Bones a lot too. I like Clippers are top three favorite. Those guys that are on it probably maybe top five. But PJ, C. Yeah, he's a C. I heard a lot about the Thunders maybe getting him. Getting it's just not gonna happen. He's inefficient. He's not the type of Thunder player. But averages 13 points, 5 rebounds. He's smaller for his position. He's a power forward, 6'7", 230. He's a C. I would take. He would be on the bottom half of the show. Santi. He's also a C. Aldama. I had a weird feeling that he'd be pretty decent last year, and I was right. Um, he's just not as efficient, and then he's just been the same player this year as last year, and last year I'd also rate him as a C. He might have been a little higher C than this year, but with all the players they've had out, I thought maybe step it up a little bit, but that has not been the case. Same with David Roddy. Uh, usually again. Um, Next is Tari Eason. Love Tari Eason. I wanted him on the Thunder. Sorry, I keep saying that. bringing him up. My bad, my bad. Love his hustle, love his defense. He fights for everything. 10 and 7. Love that he averages 7. That's really, really good. 7 rebounds. And then 1.5 steals and a block. Come on, in 20 minutes. He's top half for me too. Like he's underrated. He's underrated. Prince. Prince is a C. I'm not the biggest fan of his game. He's a good 3-point shooter though. Good stand in the corner guy. Pump fake, drive in, kick out, or he's a lower C for me. Next up, Tobias. I'm gonna put him high B for right. I mean high C for right now. Let me look at. Let me look at. I'm getting a call. Going back. 17. That's hard. It's a good. No, he's not a C. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. I knew he's doing better. I watched the 76ers. I love Maxi. Maxi's one of my favorite players this season. He was coming in the draft too. Uh, I'm not rating. Forget my ratings. For these two tiers, I put them kind of in order, but not really. In the upper half for C is kind of, but not really. Kamara. Sorry if I'm butchering his name. Too many camera. Many camera. Too many camera. Too many cameras. Alright. My computer is acting so dumb right now. About to make a screeching sound. Sorry if it does. He is a D. He's not a bad rookie. I'd take him over these two. I think he's been overhyped. I don't know how he's made the rookie top 10 rookie ladder, but Casemall is like only did once. That makes no sense to me. Wemby would be B. He's still a rookie. That is really hard to decide. Would I put him at? It's between A and B. His efficiency's obviously lower, but he does take bad shots. He doesn't have as many people around him. He's a B. He's a B. I'm gonna leave him at B. Zion's next. Zion's scoring is down. I know there's a lot of points to go around. He's an A. He's not an S. Everyone still says he needs to lose weight. I'm not sure if that's the problem. I still enjoy watching him. He's not Packtown. Zion, like I thought he was gonna be. I was gonna be more like Blake Griffin, but it's not the case. I thought he was gonna be a lefty Blake, but my feelings are a little hurt. But I don't think I'm gonna change anything. I think I like how this looks. But yeah, I'm still thinking like Jabari, Cam, Obi, yeah, Bobby, Tari. Maybe you could like move some of them B, maybe Mara and Smith, maybe right down here, maybe I don't know. These guys you could move around and DNF down like either one. Uh Any others that I could see going up? Carrot, you could maybe go S. I wouldn't go that far though. J Dub. Wimby is yeah. Yeah, I'd say this is a good tier list to me. This is what I agree with what I've said. This is my opinion though. But that's just how this goes. It's not fun though if we all have the same opinions. That's what makes tier lists fun, that we have all of our own opinions. But I appreciate everybody so much. Thank you for watching this video. I'm gonna be posting more and more. Trying to stay really consistent with this. I'm having a lot of fun. Um, Fun with these tier lists. We only got one more left. We only got center left, but I got way more ideas coming your way. So keep an eye out. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next one. See ya.